Good evening, everybody. How all doing? It's a nice little fun-filled night tonight for. Good evening, Trev. Good evening, Gwen. Good evening, Dan. Good evening, Tracy. Oh, all well. Tonight, we're going to be looking at this new RDA by Hellvape, the Dead Rabbit Solo, which is a 22mm single coil RDA. Also, we're going to be talking about this beautiful Hell 200 and the TLC tank, along with the Aries pod by Hellvape. If you can, share it to your own walls so then people can come on and watch it if they'd like to. It's entirely up to them. Tag a friend if you want in the comments. But it's going to be fun, as always. There's some cracking salts you got there, though, I must admit. Dan, I've only got a video to play, but I haven't been able to sort one. But we'll be taking a look at that, the Dead Rabbit Solo. But big shout out to Hellvape, and also a big shout out to Mr. Jones, because without both of them, this would not be possible. So I've got to say a big love and respect to both Hellvape and Peter Jones at SWVD Extra. Good evening, Caroline. I hope you're well. Happy Thanksgiving to all of me friends on the other side of the pond. Good evening, Sophie. Good evening, Anne. I've got a lot of friends who are in the States, so big love to them on this special day. Happy Thanksgiving. As you know, I've had this a little while, and it's still factory sealed. So you're going to see it the first time for me as well. I've got certain tools out that I'm going to need, but a couple of things I haven't got out. I'm not too sure what the inner diameter of the coil is going to be, so it's going to be fun. But I love it. I will be using my amazing Hellvape anti-stand from the amazing A Touch of Craft, Miss Kelly Hannah. Nice 200. Tracy, you're in for a treat. A lot of people call us the Master Builder, not Master Beta, the Builder. Good evening, Sam. I hope you're well. Beth? Bell, yeah. Sully. How I saw. Bell, get down. Bell's been a tour rag. I'm trying to play. Can you all see that? I'm going to go into solo mode, so all you're going to see is this. Let's move the keyboard away. So as you can see, we've got the amazing Dead Rabbit solo box. You can just see the tank with a clear window on the sides. For the year it was made, an image of the RDA and what it's called at the bottom. On the flip side, you'll see the Dead Rabbit solo. Oh, wrong way. Oh, yeah. And on the back, everything that's in the book. Don't need that just yet, so we'll just. If you hear any noises, one would be the dog snoring, two, there's just been a nasty accident just at the back of mine, unfortunately. We'll go. As you can see just there, we'll move the box outside. Oh, beautiful RDA. That amazing logo on the front. Set to one side. In the box, we've got the user manual, standard. It's closed a bit. We've got some O-rings, got some Allen keys, grub screws. Looks like you've got a spare drip tip adapter, your spare grub screws, and you've also got this other pin just there. Right there. That there is a BF pin, which is a bottom feeding pin. Here we have a single fuse clapping coil. 1, 2, 3, 6 wrap and a shoelace, and also a coil cutting tool. And they recommend you cut it at the 5mm mark, but we'll look at that in a second. Just put that to the side for now. Get this group BF pins. Try and get this bloody thing out. These fiddly. Let's get my tweezers. There we go. As you can see, just there, closer, you can see straight through. So if I pull, put that box there, you can see the orange. The reason for that is if you're going to be squonking, which is another way of using an RDA, where the juice comes up through this little hook pin and it saturates the cotton for you. But only an experienced vaper will do that. Like, I'll keep that in there out of the way. Yeah, we'll have the bottom of the RDA. You got your stamps and your serial number underneath the CE. You got the name of it and the do not recycle sign underneath. Like I say, I will be using my Hellvape Acne stand by A Touch of Craft, aka Miss Kelly Hannah. Let's put this on. Got a beautiful clear blue drip tip. You got your twin pour stick just there. Your channel, you got your airflow, and you've got that beautiful Dead Rabbit logo just there as well. For this, I'm going to be using my Azor 120 with a single 21700 molly cell, which is the P42A battery. If anybody can guess what juice I'm going to be using, you get butter brownie points. Even Eddie, the ducks aren't playing out until tomorrow night. Got that set. Chance. No, I've got it set at 30 watts. As you can see, we've got your flathead screwdrivers just there. Let's quickly undo these grub screws. That's done. There's 7 colours in this RDA. We've got the stainless steel, matte black, full black, gunmetal, and gold. Rainbow and blue. Bell. No. Yeah, we'll have a nice close up of the coil It looks like a 3 in a diameter. Let's double check. Could be 3.5. Looks like it's a 3.5. No, you need extra tools. What I'm using here, as you've just seen, is a coiling rod. It's called a magic stick. And that helps you line your coil, as you can see. But you need a number of tools. So, as I said, with a guide, you can see that little arrow just there. So I'm going to cut that right there. So you stick that in. You keep your hand on so it's flush. And get your snips. And snip. That's nice and flush now. And just drop that into the 2 holes. Now you've got that gap there, perfect, but it's a bit wonky. So what you do is with your coiling rod, you come in, you straighten it up. Nice and straight. Now what you want to do, keep it on your Addy stand, stick it on your device. Now what you need to do is pulse it. even runny. That seems to be perfect. You can see that lovely bloom coming through on the coil, and what you want is it to glow even from the centre out over. And it's only at 50 watts. Bell, no. Yeah, I could do a little bit. With this, it's a compact and classic build for fast coiling. We've got a flexible airflow on this, level by level, row by row, where you can have like just the bottom row open, bottom and middle open, and all three open. Or you can have all three open from stage 1 to stage 5. But I will show you that in a second. Let's go down a little bit. It comes in just at the side of the coil, and as it comes through, it bounces straight off the coil and up through the chimney. With this compact design, it generates a great flavour from what I've seen. Even Ben, I hope you well, bud. And the drip tip that's on it is an 810 drip tip, but that clear round thing that you can see just there is the 510 drip tip adapter. So if you want to put a smaller drip tip on there, you can always use that. I do know the vaping bogan prefers this tank as a squunker. So get with this, because it's cool. Slide on through. So one that's just touching the bottom. Oh, snag, I knew I forget something. Jesus. Come to the edge of the mod. So right there. RDA, let's get your tweezers. Do a little course. It's alright, Ben, you can always watch it back, man. Let's see on the other side. Just a little tickle. And just take the cotton and just tuck it down, like so. As you can see, it's all tucked in nicely. People know when it comes to my builds, it's got to be perfect. So you can see up top, all nice and lovely. From the side. This is the Azor 120 by Hellvape, a single 21700, 2780, 650 battery. And for this, I'm going to be using some Fruity Boom grape. That's what they do. The cotton's nicely saturated. What colours you got in there, mate? The batteries I've got in, I've got the got some Ni18 fuse capping coils. There should be over about a 0.4 on a single build. Right, so that's fully closed. I love how they've got these little stress marks around it. It's good to get a grip. But when 3 holes will have fully open, you can turn. That's the top bar closed. Bottom bar all closed. Both. I don't mean dead airy. So there we have it. Fully open. Dead rabbit. Let's come back up top and have a chat. Oh, there we have it. The dead rabbit solo. drops on there. I'm running this at 50 watts and it's coming in at 0.4. You just see the wattage. Oh, that's a bit nicer. It's 60 watts. That's a cracking little cloud chucker. But coming in 0.4 on a single coil, it's 60 watts, which is about 4 volts. But that might be a touch one for some people at 60 watts. So over the next couple of weeks of us running this, we'll try different temperatures on that. But touch more juice in there. Drop a bit of liquid there. It's always a dog snoring, getting ready to go to the beach. Swim time. But next couple of weeks, I'm going to be running this RDA, see how it goes. I might flip it over onto the Hell 200 as well and see how that goes. Give it a run on that. Any questions on the solo, guys? Do you think the mod makes any difference to the solo? Well, yes, for me and on my OCD, because I've stuck this solo on if I stuck it on my Odin, it would look lost because it's only a 22 mil in a diameter RDA, and with the Odin, you can put it on. Don't get us wrong. You can get it about 30, 40 mil on the Odin, where it look all right. Whereas with this one, you can see you can get the 25 mil on here perfect. Yeah, it'll sit flush there, where that there looks all right. If you ask me, it's not overhanging. It's not available for sale yet. It is on pre-order on various sites. Excuse me. But if you need information on that, Ben, to drop us a message and I'll point you in the right direction. But the flavour's good. Stationary Pod by Hellvape. As you can see, this is a fantastic device. I've got the 0.8 coil in with some Soda King 5050 Vimto. Now I've been running this for a while. The restrictedness of the vape on this is fantastic. I've kept it on the restricted direct along, where you can turn the coil with the Hellvape towards the back. If you've got the Hellvape facing the screen, it's your restricted direct along. But if you flip it and have the back side, makes it a mouth along, which gives you that tighter draw. I've had no issues with leaking. As you can see, bone as a whistle, bone dry, which is fantastic. It's a lovely little streamery pod. Your Type-C charging port just there. You need a little screen with your wattage, your battery life, ohms of the pod, the coil, and also the puff count as well. You can either auto draw this, which you'll see now, or the fire button. Which is good. This is the 0.8 pod. You sure it's your Christmas list, Ben? Beautiful flavour coming off this. The flavour, fantastic. I have got the lanyard, but I haven't put the lanyard on it as yet. But perfect. But if I had anything I would change in regards to this is the fire button. As you can see, slightly protruding from the machine, but this is just my own personal preference. I prefer it to be flush, but that's just me. But it is a good little machine, like, you know. From fully flat to fully charged is, I timed it as well. It was 18, 19, about say 20 minutes, give or take a minute. So it's a fast charger. These are available now as well. Right. The Hell 200. Fantastic bit of kit. As you can see, the twin 18650 battery. I can't fault this at all. Nice grip of the hand. It has been dropped many times. Fine. Even the battery door, perfect. Can't fault it. Nice easy use fire button. Nice easy use on the wattage control. Me personally, I know it's a dual 18650. I prefer the 21700 because I've got loads of them. But the other good thing is this little catcher, which helps the battery stay in place. Good. And it's this very stiff spring, stiff door, which is what you want. And no matter how hard you hit it, that door stays shut. With the TLC tank, again, absolutely fantastic. Lie down, so. With this tank, it's exactly. I've noticed a few differences in the spec of this tank, the way it's actually designed, because it's actually a new version of the wireless launcher tank. What they've done is they've bottlenecked at the bottom. So, as you can see, it comes out and then in, then out. Then it goes back in to go up to come out. So it looks like a crown at the top, a heat, the neck, then the collar coming down, which is good. And the good thing about giving start, Ronnie, not now. You can actually change if you burn the coil out on this and you've still got a full tank of juice and you want to keep on going with that juice, you can actually change the coil without losing any juice. All you do is you take your drip tip off, and then where that is, you just unscrew. That comes off. There's the coil. And again, nothing coming out. Little drop came off from where the coil's been sat there, but like I say, no coming out. What we'll do is drop the coil back in. It goes in and down and twist. There we go. Clouds for fun. But what I love is how they've changed the design of how it is. Because like I say again, it comes, you've got your see how it goes in on the angle. Then the bottom, it goes in on the angle again. Perfect. I love this tank. I'm not one for suburban, but I do love this tank. I do like it. The flavour is fantastic. The cloud fantastic, as you've seen. And now when you run it at 85 watts. So perfect. Massive props to Hellvape for this. They've done an absolutely amazing job. Can't fault them on the airy pod apart from one personal little preference, but that's down to my personal preference, not everybody. Nice little sleek design, fantastic. The Hell 200, amazing. It would be nice if they make the Hell 400 with a dual 21700 battery with the adapter to put the 18650 or the 2700 in. That would be nice as well. With a Dead Rabbit Max sitting on top of that, that would look really nice. And if they brought out the colours the same as the Dead Rabbit Max, now that'll be a game changer because you've got the RDAs there to sit on them. Perfect. Whereas the Dead Rabbit Max would have an overhang at the front and the sides on the 200. But with the Dead Rabbit Max being a big tank with a dual coil, 28 mil, I think it is, the Dead Rabbit Max. So another 6 mil diameter to what the Solo is. I think it would sit really nice on the Hell 400 21700 dual battery tank. But I do know there was only four colours, 5 colours on Dead Rabbit Max, which will be the black, the matte black, the green, the red. No, black and red, green, the red, I think stainless steel. I think that would be fantastic. But that's that. Has anybody got any questions they would like to ask us? Why would you choose an RDA instead of a tank stroke pod? Tracy, with an RDA, right, you can get better flavour out of juice if your build is right. Also, I will say this, you will need a good knowledge of your Ohm's law and your battery safety before you even think about touching an RDA, because it can go horribly wrong if you don't do it correctly. So my opinion would be is do a lot of homework. With an RDA, the coil lasts a lot longer than a stock coil for a normal tank and a pod. That's the difference. I've got tanks I've had coils in for like 6-7 months, and all I do is change the cotton. But you need to know what you're doing. All the guys here and girls here who know me, like Ben Osborne, Dan Gooch, they've been watching me from day one, and I've been working, doing lives for 5 years now. I think it is coming up. I work with some of the biggest companies in China: Hellvape, Oxford, Waterfall, Artery, and many more. I've reviewed many different bits of kit for different companies. I was part of an elite team of 40 to review one of Hellvape's products. All four were found the same problem with said device before it went to market. They listened to it, they rectified the problem and fixed it and got on with it. You know what I mean? But the thing is I like to geek out on stuff like this. That's with any device I unbox live, I tend to run for about 2 to 3 weeks to find any problems with the devices. So I can tell you, because if I turn around to you and say, look, I swear by this, my word is my bond, you know what I mean? I will back it all the way. If I find something not right with it, I will tell you as well, look, I find this is a problem, but I would also speak with a company as well, privately, before anything else goes ahead. But using an RDA stroke RTA, I would not rush into it. It's something you need to take your time with. You know what I mean? It's just safety. I do know someone who had been vaping for 4 years and they got a mechanical tube mech. She went to bed. She left the battery inside and put it on a bedside table. It was auto firing, overheated, and burst into flames. Because it's a mechanical device, there is no safety cutoff switch like most regulators. So it is dangerous. It is dangerous. So you need a very, very good understanding of your Ohm's law and your battery safety. Has anybody got any more questions? The difference between an RDA and an RTA, easy. This is an RDA where you drop juice through the top onto the coil, and the RTA is basically this with a tank, like bubble glass on top. So as you're vaping, the juice drips down onto the coil in the cotton to keep it saturated. That's what it is. But if anybody ever needs any help, the team are always here and happy to help if we can. Some do have a habit of leaking, but it all goes on your wicking. If you wick it right, you'll be fine. But it's getting that wicking perfect. There's new tanks that come out now, and I set them up and whatnot. Think I've got it wicked perfectly, but then I don't. It leaks, so I question my building. So I go back, do it again, until I get it perfect. You know what I mean? Even the best of the best of the best still have problems when it comes to wicking because it's getting that perfect balance so it doesn't. It sounds stupid. I've been building for years and I still put a build on and I question myself and I go back to basics and I still question myself and then I'll take a video, send it to a friend. Check this out, man, will you? Perfect, fine, Scott. Or no, you need to adjust this, do this, and you know what I mean. Even I make mistakes, and I've been building for years, but that's just me. I like to think I'm perfect, but I'm not perfect. I always second guess myself, and I always confuse myself. I just want things to be right. So now when I put that thing, near me face, there's a chance it could go pop. Has anybody got any more questions we'd like to ask before I've bids a fun farewell? I was given an RTA by a friend from work, but not done anything with it yet, so I might leave it a bit longer. Tracy, you can always message me after at any time, really. You know what I mean? Um, I'm always in your area on a Friday morning. Right, I'm going to bid you a fond farewell, guys. But Tracy, I'm always down seeing Sarah's dad, so you can always pop and see us. You know what I mean? We'll have a crack. But I'm going to bid you a fond farewell and stay safe and take care. Good night. Good night. God bless. Take care. Ta-da.